welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. I know this is kind of different from what I normally do, but yeah, I figured this is kind of a funny story to tell, and it happened yesterday, so it's fresh in my memory. So yeah, I don't really know what else more to say, and I don't really know what I'm going to title this. It might be clickbait, might not be. I don't know. So yeah, I guess to set the scene, I was in Cape Cod with my friends. So it was my dance friend's Cape Cod trip, and basically, so it was like a neighborhood where she lived. It was like this neighborhood that was on a beach and had a little marketplace. So we head up to the marketplace to do this little bingo night. Right, so I was doing bingo, bingoing, and it was at 6-ish, so it was gonna get dark soon. So we were like, okay, after we'll just get ice cream. So we get ice cream at this little marketplace, and it's really dark out. It's not really dark out, but it's dark out at this point. So the parents who were getting food at this seafood place were make sure you use your flashlights and make sure you have your phones on you just in case anything happens. So we were like, okay. So mind you, I cannot ride a bike. This is a fun fact about me. I can't ride a bike, and they were trying to teach me and it just wasn't going well for me. But yeah, so she had a bunch of bicycles and only 2 scooters, and then she had her grandma's tricycle, but her grandma wasn't at the Cape House. She was in Pennsylvania, and so she was just my friend was just oh, you can take the tricycle and it'll be fine. So I used the tricycle kind of frequently. It wasn't that hard to use, but it was really dark out and I couldn't see. So we're going down this huge hill, it was really huge, and there's a bunch of speed bumps. So I am going really, really, really fast, and I could not, I just didn't think to break it. So I was about to crash into my friend's younger brother. So I didn't want 2 people to get hurt, because if he would have I don't know, broken his kneecap or something, and I could have, I don't know. So I swerve into, well, first of all, while I'm going downhill at lightning speed, Lightning McQueen is who is that? We don't know Lightning McQueen. I'm going so fast, I literally go, watch out, I'm going fast. And so as I'm saying this, I swerve into, I'm not purposely trying to swerve to get hurt. I'm trying to swerve and then hopefully swerve back, in line. But I guess not. That just didn't happen. So I swerve into the woodsy part of the I don't know. It was on pavement, but there's also surrounded by woods. And I swerve and I flip over my little tricycle moment. How many minutes were it? Sorry. So I flip over my tricycle, I flip over the handlebars. This is what people told me. I blacked out, so I didn't really know. My eyes were open, but I don't know, I just blacked out. I just didn't know what was going on. So yeah, I flip over and I'm on the ground, and I'm probably there for 5 seconds, and then I start crying. And I thought I broke a rib because I really had a sharp rib pain, but looking back at it, when you flip over, it was probably just the wind being taken out of me. So yeah, my rib hurt in the moment, my ribs. So I thought I broke it. So I was I broke a rib, guys, I broke a rib. So I was not going very, I was going fast, but my friends were going faster on their bikes. So they were really ahead of me, and the only person that was near me was my friend's little brother. So yeah, and then I think my sister was kind of close, because my sister is friends with my dance friends, because we all dance together. And I think she got help. I don't really know what happened, because I was I wasn't like crying because it hurt. I was crying because I was terrified because I didn't know what happened. I just knew that my rib, my shoulder, my head hurt, and my toe really hurt. I thought I broke my toe. I didn't. The like toenail's just broken, which is a little gross. Sorry. So yeah. And then I see like everyone is like surrounding me at this point, and then I'm like looking around to see like who is like near me, and I was like freaking out. And then this stranger, I didn't catch her name, and I didn't plan on saying her name, but basically she was an older woman, and she saw me flip over, and she like came rushing to my aid, and she thought I broke my collarbone. I didn't. My shoulder is in a lot of pain though. I just can't, like, it's not broken or anything. I just can't do a lot of things with it, and I just have to. Oh, my puka shell necklace has been messed up this whole entire video, but that's besides the point. So yeah, this little like woman is just like, are you okay? Like, my mom wasn't on this trip, mind you. My town is like 2.5, like 3 hours away from Cape Cod. It's kind of far. So she kept being like, where's your mom? I'm like, my mom's in my town. And she's like, okay, like, what's your mom's number? I'm like, my mom's not here. She's like 3 hours away. And she kept being like, okay, well, like, where's your, like, what's your mom's number? So my sister, like, I, like, was not having it. So my sister, like, was like, Mia, just type in your password. I'm like, no, like, she can't help right now. Like, she's 2.5 hours away. So she's like, just unlock your phone. So I unlocked my phone and called my mom. And the stranger was, like, talking to her and saying that I got hurt. And while this was happening, this group of, I don't know if they were, like, related to this woman. This group of, like, probably like a 17-year-old boy, like a 10-year-old girl, and a father were, they're like watching me, and they were like looking at me, and I just felt weird. Like, I felt like I was like a crime scene or something. And my friend told me that there's, I don't know if it was the same man, but there was like an elder man who was like conspiracizing and was like, she broke her collarbone, she broke her shoulder, and then started laughing at me and just being very protective and stuck up for me, which thank you. And so yeah, I was really shooken up by it, because like I don't cry over pain. Like, just if something hurts, I'll just be like, ow. I don't have a high pain tolerance, but I don't cry over pain. I was just crying because I was so freaked out, because I didn't know what happened, and everyone around me was making it seem like I got impaled or something. And the moms said when they came that my friends made it seem like I got impaled or something, which is funny. But yeah, so the moms that we were with came around because it was my two friends' mom. So my friend's mom who had the house, and my other friend's mom who just came up because their like families are friends, I guess. She was testing me, like one of the moms was testing me to see if I had a concussion. I didn't. Like, she was thinking my pupils were all right, and she was like feeling my shoulder and like feeling both my shoulders because this one got hurt. She was feeling both of them to make it seem like they were even, and she was like examining me for blood. I didn't bleed, but I did get pretty cut up, which I will show you guys if I can figure out how to. But yeah, and then it hurt, but like it wasn't like crying hurt. Like, I was freaked out. And my friends were trying to comfort me, and the tri-school had a basket, so I had like everyone's things in the basket, and I was asking about everyone's things. I was like, is their phones okay? Is their dinners okay? Because like they had dinners. One of the moms gave me a dinner to put in the basket. Is like, I was just asking about everyone. I asked if I hit anyone else because I wasn't sure, because I blacked out. Like, I was so scared. Yeah, and it was just kind of like dramatic. It wasn't dramatic, I don't know. It was just really scary in the moment, but then when we were like looking back on it, it was really funny, and we created this very intricate story to go along with it. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. If you guys want to see my cuts, I'll try to show you, which you guys don't really have an option because you can not really. I'm gonna figure out a better way to do this. I aren't really picking up on camera that well, but here's the ones on the top of my leg because I landed in a bush with thorns. And yeah, the ones on my other leg aren't as bad, but the back of my leg is pretty bad. I had to bandage it, and my forearm got pretty bad, and I have a huge bruise on my back. So, yeah. So that was kind of it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. I'm kind of filming the outro in vlog format. If you guys like story times, make sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.